Welcome to Metroid Fusion. Hi, I'm JarylGaren.
And I'm Aaron the Black Dragon.
In the last episode, we got
Spiders!
and the space jump.
Yeah, actually
So-
that's what we got.
Now we have to investigate the plant roots.
Now we have to investigate the root problem of it all. I don't really use the charge beam in this game a lot. I realize. Which is interesting because in Dread I will just play with the charge beam most of the time.
Well, because in Dread they also have charge beam doors.
Yeah, and there is a big reason for you to use the charge beam more often in that game.
Yeah.
And clean up! Oh, you're gonna have fun! Oh, you're gonna make it easy on you? You didn't.
Yeah, no, that doesn't work. It automatically aggroes if you go into that room.
That is, I think, the first time in this game that I think we got like legitimately stuck for a while.
Yeah.
And
Because this is the first instance where I actually have to run away from the SAX.
yeah, where there's no like, you don't have to engage with it. But yeah, this is such a fun place, I remember it vividly. It was also one of the points where we gave the game to one of our friends to actually help us with the part.
Yeah.
And now I just have dumb fun with that part. Well, actually, I didn't have dumb fun with that part because you got to play it. I just had spiders. But a spider. And then even a mechanical spider. Or a cyborg spider? Because I think it was part organic.
Something like that.
Cyborg spider, more than meets the eye. There's a thing.
There's a recharge station.
It's a good thing to get.
A really well hidden one.
Yeah. But hey, we needed that. Our next beam that we're gonna get is the plasma beam, right?
Yep.
I think that's what we
Oh,
are.
right, the patches at the
We
activator.
are not active. I think that's what we are now at this moment trying to actively get, because I think the last thing we're gonna get is screw attack as always. And before that we're gonna get the gravity suit, right?
Yes.
So next thing, unless I forget something, would be the plasma beam. Which, hey, more power. It saw you. Sees you again.
Aye.
Now it doesn't see you. Now it's blind.
Ah, shit.
Ah, it's that thing. Remember that mini boss.
For an easy way for that fight, just place yourself there and then keep spamming missiles.
And that way you cheese the boss fight. Until you need to jump to this. By the way, talking about the plasma beam. So interesting how the X can actively absorb any means of information they want. Be it electronic information, mechanical information, or biological.
Yeah. Well, they can't possess or copy mechanical things, but biotech, like Samus's power suit and such, seems to be fair game. Also, like I said, plasma beam ability.
Plasma beam. But then interesting enough, because they possess the, well, probably because of the roots, the Chosu statue right there. More so than because of it being a machine.
I'm pretty sure this implies that the Chosu statues that are seen in a lot of other Metroid games are biomechanical in nature.
Which is weird for just a statue. Because at this point right here, I would just highly suspect it just being a thing because of the roots and everything taking over the whole place. That the roots seeped into the machine.
Or maybe only specific Chozo statues are biomechanical, like the ones in Super Metroid that stand up and fight you, and the other ones aren't.
And it might also be that some of them that hold like the beam components that might also be biomechanical just to be compatible with them to hold them.
Maybe.
We can speculate as much as we want, but there will probably never be an answer to that question.
Yeah, and to be fair, not everything needs an answer.
Yeah, some things are just here for speculation and gameplay. Big booms.
Yeah, some things are actually a little bit more interesting if you don't have all the answers to them.
Oh yeah, I'm personally an absolute fan of you never know everything in life there is. Because that's just normal, you never get all the answers. And therefore we're gonna enjoy the mysteries behind these things that we don't get the answers for. See you later. Adam!
Adam, I got a new toy.
What? You've restored plasma beam functionality? Most unexpected. Even so, continue to avoid the SAX. It, too, may be stronger. And you still lack a few abilities crucial to survival.
Like the screw attack, the wave beam,
Gravity suit.
the gravity suit.
Wait a second. More trouble. Hold on. I've isolated the cause. There's been an explosion in the ARC data room. Send, go to Sector 5.
Yet again.
It's cold there.
The damage is staggering. Find out what's causing it.
Probably the X.
Also, it's not like there was this really big thing flying around in the background, being all menacing.
Real coinkydink, I guess. Like that. Whenever there's a big shadow looming around in the background, whenever has that been something bad in the game? Like, come on. It's a shame that the speedball is not a thing in this game.
Yeah, like I said, they introduced that in Zero Mission.
Hey! Give me the speedball.
It's gotten worse. The damage seems to have been caused by a creature kept here by the researchers who named it the Nightmare. Apparently it was a biomechanical organism designed for military applications. It possesses uncommon power and can manipulate gravity. We must assume that it's become an ex-host. We have no choice. You must find it and defeat it. I can't confirm the location. This thing is out of control. Herbify destroys the entire station.
And again, I ask the question, why the fuck do we trust the Federation? Why would they have a biomechanical weapon that can manipulate gravity just randomly on this station? Also, with a deep freeze sculpture of what seems to be Ridley. Why? These questions and many more answered later. But seriously, at that point, if you don't question, well, actually, at the point where you see Ridley the first time, that you don't question the alignment of the Federation, you're really trusting. Which I want to say, the same counts also for real-life government. They do a lot of shitty things, and if you just blindly trust them even though they do shitty stuff. And that was it with my political take for this video, I guess.
Alright, this is one of those connecting places.
Oh.
We don't need to go there.
No. Look at it! All banged up and destroyed.
I wonder what up here was.
Well, something we'll never find out. Because I'm pretty sure that room does not exist in a fixed state.
Nope.
So even if you would glitch into that somehow before you should be able to get in there, it probably looks like that because it never has a fixed state, probably. And there we go. Everybody hates it, but here it is.
What a...
Also, I like that. I like that. That's such a fun thing. You take out them, space pirates, and they, or some of the fish, and the eggs just fly together and fuse the fish DNA with the space pirate DNA, making space mermaids. Wait, space mer pirates. Weird, but I like the idea behind it. And that's what makes so many of the enemies here fun. It's just the fact that they could go and combine them if they wanted to. Up as we go. There's a whole bunch of just destroyed stuff. Also, why is Ark really just flooded at this point? Probably the cooling stopped.
Yeah, the cooling stopped because Nightmare wrecked the place.
So everything now is actually... Ark is now Aqua as well.
Pretty much.
Which is the funny thing, because if you go into Aqua the first time, you most likely will feel like, dang it, I don't want to go into the water area. And then you have the ice area that is actually the water area later on. And yes, that is such a troll thing right here. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the Nightmare.
Another one of Fusion's infamous bosses.
Yes! Where I might want to say I found Nightmare to be actually easier to take out than the fucking spider. A lot of the things that they did in Fusion was most of the time just precise hits. Like really narrow gaps and precise hits. That's a lot of time what they
this
did.
gravity activates and now missiles fall to the ground.
Yes. Because now there is like heavier gravity. You also yourself don't jump as high anymore. But the thing that's actually disgusting about this is how there is stuff starting to ooze out of the eye holes. But the interesting thing that I also want to point out is before the gravity thing gets activated, the Nightmare shoots out of all three of his armholes some lasers. Once gravity is activated, only the bottom two shoot, which kind of gives me the assumption that activating the gravity pull takes, the gravity manipulation takes away more energy so that Nightmare cannot generate enough energy to shoot from all of his shooting spots.
Possibly.
Which is now that it's destroyed, you get to it gets to shoot with all three of its, but actually all six of its shooting holes again. Also, that is such a gorgeous little face there, isn't it? Like, just the cutest one, isn't he?
Nightmare, can you please stop?
No, I'm a fly.
Shout out to your recording fly.
Oh, our recording fly. It never was during my solo recordings, only when we recorded. And it's not here anymore now because it's winter. Recording fly also probably is dead already. Just an assumption.
Yeah.
But flies don't live that long, so I'm pretty sure recording fly at this point is dead. But you see what I mean with Nightmare being actually easier than the freaking spider?
Well, if you know what to do, because if you don't, Nightmare is one of the more difficult bosses.
But I think even if you know what to do with the spider is still freaking obnoxious. Personal feeling there. But it's also not something completely new to games that later bosses sometimes might feel easier than earlier ones. Gravity suit effect recovered. Move freely in water. Thank you.
And now we have the better color scheme.
Now we are burps. And we can walk freely in water.
And get barely enough room for the speed booster.
Yeah. Just barrel E. Yeah, the speed booster in this game takes a lot of run-up time.
Yep.
I feel like in like Super Metroid and Dread at that, it's way shorter of a time that you need to actually boost up.
I think so, yeah. Also, it feels so weird being able to run normally through water now.
Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine. No mermaids for you! Well, yes, mermaids for you, never mind. That X-Parasite did not let you take away its king.
No.
Boosting.
Now we're in Aqua.
Now it's wet. For a reason. Well, not for a reason. It was wet for a reason as well while we were in Cryo. But now it's wet because it's supposed to be wet. It's so funny how it just falls through the water now.
Yeah.
It's so weird right now. It's like, that shouldn't be. But in fact, it should be. That's what we wanted for the longest time. Missiles. Oh, these little gobbers. I don't like them. They look cute, but I do not like them. They also kind of look like Metroids, I want to point out.
Yeah, like one of the stages.
Yeah, like the... what would it be? Gamma? I think Gamma.
I think.
Yeah, I think Gamma is the one that I'm thinking about. Anyway, new door.
Security level 4.
Unlocked. Red hatches now active. We can open, I think, all of the doors now.
Yes.
It has taken us a good while, but now all of the doors are open to us. We can now just freely access whatever part we want.
Well, you can bet that Adam doesn't like that.
Yep.
I mean, it does make sense. We are on the mission on like a high security level research space station. So of course they want to try to limit the areas that your hired bounty hunter can access.
But there's also, at one point, specifically for a higher bounty hunter like Samus, a point where I just say, you know what? Fuck the person that gives me the contract right now, because there's something else going on that I want to deal with.
Yeah.
Also, I would love to know so much more about the universe of Metroid.
Same.
Like, what is the payment system? Is it like credits? What does Samus do off jobs? Like, that is something that would be really interesting to know. How big is the reach of the Galactic Federation? How actually famous or infamous is Samus?
How fragmented the Federation might be.
Yeah.
Because there's probably parts that you could trust, but there's also absolutely like parts in the Federation that are like super sketchy.
Yeah, like this one for an example.
Yeah.
Because they be sketchers. So yeah, I would love to know so much more about the Galactic Federation in general and just the world of Metroid and how things work in this world. Like, Samus's ship, is she an avid mechanic? Does she repair her ship by herself? Does she dock somewhere and pay them to look after her ship? Is her ship built? Is there a ship-built AI, which Adam is technically?
I think the Prime games imply that Samus is very well versed with mechanical stuff.
Okay. Well, in that case, we're gonna see that side as soon as we tackle the Prime games, which will be a while because once we're done with Dread, we're just gonna take a little while off from Metroid games. Which I think at that point is okay then. Blah blah.
But also, I would really like to play the Castlevania Advance Collection for your channel.
Same. Same.
At least the 3 GBA games that are on it, because Castlevania Vampire's Kiss, as it's known in Europe, I think in US territories it's Castlevania Dracula X.
Oh yeah, that diffusion added to missiles, charged with R, fire with B.
Diffusion.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's a fun thing, which is also a really interesting idea for like a missile upgrade, I want to say. But yeah, I also really would love to play the Castlevania collection. But also, it will take its time because after we're done with Metroid, we're not gonna jump into Castlevania right afterwards because we wanna change the genre a little bit.
Yeah. And there's a bunch of games that we have on the radar that would be fun to play.
A lot of them actually. Hey, Daddy Adam!
You upgraded your missiles? Oh, that's unusual. There was no word from HQ. A procedural error, I'm sure. Even so, I did not approve of bypassing security level 4. From now on, you will use more discretion. In any case, Samus, do you remember the security robot you faced earlier? I believe the X have infected it. That is to say, they have claimed the organic components that formed its neural network that has entered Sector 6 not. I don't know what it's planning, but let's not wait to find out. Samus, you know what to do.
I think this is the part where we're nearing the end game of the game.
To Sector 6, quickly.
Well, Daddy Adam was not as upset with us as expected. He was just like, a bit more respect, please, but whatever. Which, I mean, I take it. Also, respect is all out of the window for me. They're doing some shady shit here, and we're gonna get to the bottom of that. Like this elevator got to the bottom of it with us.
Oh.
Daddy Adam wants to talk again.
Yeah.
The security robot seems to have gotten much stronger. This worries me. Be careful. But we have another problem. Once you're done, leave Nock immediately. The SX is tracking you. Don't stay longer than you must. Understood?
Yes, X is coming after us. Panic. Oh, that's so fun that you can do that.
Yes.
Welcome back to the really freaking dark screen where you cannot see anything in whatsoever. Totally impossible. Did you shoot a missile there?
Yes.
Why?
Because this.
Why? And there we go. E-Tank. We have so much energy right now.
More energy is always appreciated.
It's always good to have more help.
I think in Fusion you can have probably the most amount of energy tanks in any Metroid game.
I feel so.
Because I think if we pick up another 1 or 2 E-tanks,
I think 2.
then we start our second row.
Either 1 or 2. Looking at that, I'm not sure if they will not leave the gap between the health bar and the missiles there. But yeah, you can get so much health in this game, and that's just appreciated. Yes?
I forgot where to go.
Well,
Wasn't this where you need to go next?
either this or the one up above, because there were two places that we could not traverse through the first time when we were here. Remember?
Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought you needed the speed booster for that.
No. Just bombs. Just video games. And nothing. Because just invisible walls.
Okay, that's where I need the speed boost for, and that's
Yeah.
just... Oh no, I think I remember that room. That room sucks. So let's ignore it.
For right now, I think is what you mean. Or do you mean like period, let's not go there?
Period.
Okay.
Okay, I can't do anything about that.
Well, too bad, too sad. Sorry. Didn't sleep all that much today. There you go, that's all you get from me for that.
Saving again.
You still have time. Let's go on down. Find ourselves a bot.
Warning, no entry without authorization.
But we have authorization.
No, we don't.
Ah,
No entry without
Daddy Adam, we need a passport so that we can get authorization.
no entry without authorization.
I like how it's just chiming throughout the whole time now.
Yeah.
And there it is! A big freaking robot that is actively electrocuting the whole place. The method of fighting, still the same. Shoot it in the middle, and
Hang down on the left side of the room.
also this time shoot the missiles. I wonder, don't you have a better chance of hitting it with a charge beam? Or does your charge beam not hurt it?
I'm not sure actually.
Does not hurt it. No,
It does.
it does. Questionable if it's better to try that, but still. Does actually your diffusion do anything for us in this fight?
I don't think so, no.
Because that's something I honestly never tried. I didn't even really fire. Yeah, no, diffusion doesn't do anything, not even to the missiles.
Unfortunately.
It's a shame because you don't really use that inside of boss fights, I feel like.
No, it's just for traversal.
And that not even for a lot of traversal, because I think the one room where you used it is like the one room, and afterwards I don't really recall using it anymore.
Okay, that was...
Like, is there another spot where you really need to use the fusel?
I don't remember actually.
I also don't
Okay, there we go.
recall there being any other spots where you need to defuse all. So me thinks that for the most part the fusel is used for one singular room and that's it. And that's weird. Anyway, got ourselves the wave beam ability.
Now I can shoot through walls.
Yes.
Warning, no entry.
And now we can also get ourselves a missile pack that's right here.
Warning, no entry without
Now we just need the screw attack and then we are fully powered up.
And then we're golden. Then we are ready to die, fully equipped.
warning, no entry without authorization.
Yes, and the computer voice in the background still like, eh. Also,
Warning,
well, we're getting close on time.
authorization.
I think there's a safe room here.
Warning, no entry.
Restricted zone.
Authorization.
Yes.
There is.
Warning, no entry.
No entrance without authorization. We made ourselves our own authorization, so you can screw yourself right away. Anyway, I'd say that's a good enough spot to end this.
Yeah.
We are in a restricted zone. The only thing that can stop us is hubris. and we have a lot of hubris to spare. So see you next time. Bye.
Warning, no entry without authorization.
Screw off.